So Roblox have decided to go for another event, the Hunt Mega Edition, which actually makes sense because the first one's called the First Edition. I'm recording this quite late. This is basically a re-recording because I didn't like the original bit. Instead of just doing 100 games, they reduced it to a mere 25. And the number one winner gets $1 million. And guess what, guys? I think that this event is not that bad. I know it's crazy. The event isn't that bad. But you see, this is gonna be my journey, my full suffering in this event. But I didn't bother to do the whole thing because I don't want to play games like It Girl and I forgot what the other ones were. I don't know, Toilet Tout. Mate, that's not even in the event. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the great suffering. So here we are, game number 1, Eat the World. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to feed this guy apparently, so... Is there any instructions? Okay, I have to get 1,000 points by being the giant noob. Okay. Don't be bigger for giving me points, don't be bigger season. Tapping him outside and okay. Got food around this map. And give to the guy. See if I can find anything. See. Apple. I'll give it to the guy. Size of so basically I play this game normally and do some extra stuff. Great. I'll see you guys when I'm done with this. Oh, actually no, I won't be done with this. I'll just tell you my opinion on this when it's over. Peace. Hey guys, look, I'm about to do the thing in the game that I'm supposed to do. There we go. I'm beating the game slowly. So I decided to give up on this stupid Eat the World game. There's no footage of me beating it. There never will be. So in the TDS event, I'm given the option of these like 3 things. It takes me like 30 seconds to actually pick them. There's your normal loadout tactician, which is just like it lets you adapt how you play. Marksmanship, which is mainly focused on ranged towers. And then there's overwhelming firepower, which is just like loads and loads of damage. I just decided to go with my normal loadout for this one. So then obviously I just placed down a crook boss because I don't know what to expect from this yet. So, and I don't want too much footage to narrate over, but from what I did play, yeah, this is quite
I guess the Roblox Empire didn't learn from last year. We've received reports that they're back and stronger than ever.
Event from last year. I'd say it's better.
I have to say, it looks like they've renovated the place.
The pacing is like the main thing that I think is improved.
We're in their territory now, so I recommend upgrading the towers for some hidden detection.
But this one just is 15 waves. Also, I don't know if there's even a hard mode option after you beat it. I just kind of played how I normally play TDS.
Brace yourself, they're much more aggressive than last time.
I was very surprised when I saw that this was only 15 waves. I expected it to be like 20. I expected it to be much longer than the original. I don't remember how long the original was at this point. But the Deathwalker was, I probably wouldn't have beat it if I didn't place down the damage flag.
but the placing the minigun at the very end is very useless. But the developers clearly put lots of effort into this, so I applaud them for that. As you can see, the footage for Regretivator is incredibly broken because the game didn't even load, but I did beat the quest on mobile because it just didn't load on my laptop at all, the game, but it was still incredibly disappointing. You just had to survive 10 floors, 10 normal floors, that's it. Very disappointing. So in Rivals, what you're supposed to do, basically you're supposed to interact with this panel thing. You try putting a password, but it fail. And this chicken guy, he comes out of the vent, and you just cannot talk to him. I've already done the quest, so the dialogue is just gonna literally this my thing. Let's see, look, I've already done it, but he just basically tells you what to do, and you'll get two options other than this one. It'll say take me to a 1v1, take me to a 2v2. You just need to like play a 1v1 and then get 5 kills in a 2v2. The kills save over multiple rounds. So quick side note, I just remembered that the mega token in this game apparently exists right now at the time of recording this. So, but I've only done one of them so far, and you'll probably see that in the next footage.
Basically, I genuinely hate that game, purely because it's slop. I do not want to spend any more time in it than I had to. Yeah, my Roblox is kind of, everyone else, that doesn't matter, everyone else is irrelevant here. But as you can see, I have the mega token, but you have to get them in order. So that was the only reason I played the game, so I can get the stupid mega token, and I can actually play Untitled Tag Game, which has the second one, which you should see it. Anyway, SpongeBob Tower Defense actually did all right. They made something okay, I guess. It wasn't terrible, but they had an inflated Squidward. The normal quest for Untitled Tag Game was terrible. All you had to do was play the game normally, but they had like the cool screen thing with the Robux. Ooh, so interesting. But yeah, they blew all the budget on the Mega Token. Mega Token quest is just, I'll let all the footage speak for itself, I guess. But I will add my opinion on it here and there. Here, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to talk to this guy first, and then he basically teaches you how to control this drone, and you're supposed to check on all these different patients, and then eventually you break the drone into your cell and you're allowed free through the facility.
Here, what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to listen over this like radio conversation between some of the guards. They basically talk about the vent, and then you're supposed to go into the vent, and then the rest of the game happens.
Dr. Scientist guy? I know that.
What? Security! Wait! Get off of me! Will you calm down? What? Huh? Oh. I'm guessing you probably want to shut that thing down. Honestly, I hate my job, so whatever. The reactor is mainly composed of 3 sectors. You are in communications. Those 2 little things on either side are airlocks. They should let you pass to the other sectors. Unfortunately, you'll need a key card, but there's probably one lying around here anyway. Oh, I wouldn't recommend the left bridge. It collapsed during a recent test. The coolant sector is lightly guarded, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. Your job here is to redirect power and shut down the aerators. This should trip our emergency systems and send an evacuation tram your way. That tram should take you to the turbine sector. I'm not over there much, but I rarely see anyone come in and out. You'll need to overload the turbines. High power and no coolant isn't great for the reactor. I don't know what they use to power that thing, but it's pretty sensitive. I'd put in my 2 weeks, but I'm not sure there's gonna be an HR by the time you're done. Peace.
Now what you're supposed to do here is like this cool stealth mission bit where you take out the guard and grab this key card, go through more doors. It's very, very fun, but because I struggled on this because I didn't realize you could crouch for a long time, which is my fault. Also, I didn't really know how the guards worked. I kept missing my takeouts, which was very annoying. But yeah, I shortened the footage a lot and did a lot of speeding up, so yeah, I accidentally cut out a bit of the next section. Yeah, the footage for what just happened before this is completely gone, like erased from existence, because I accidentally deleted the file. But you basically, I did this parkour thing, Imajig. It teaches you how to like swing on bars. You get to slide under some stuff. Just do some parkour, and you're supposed to hit this button like the tutorial thing said. This parkour bit took me forever. Now this is like the end game, the endings of the event thing. After you press the button, the place is pretty much going into a shutdown. You have to zip line over, take the tram, and then do the final chase. And there's also a cool cutscene. I will disturb this bit. So, Arsenal decided to make a continuation from their submission in the original Hunt event. The quest is quite short, it's like about 10 minutes it takes without dying at all. It's incredibly fun. The Mega Token one, I've seen some footage of it, it's quite fun, but at the time of recording this I only have 2 Mega Tokens, and Arsenal is near the end of the current Mega Tokens, so I can't show footage of that. I beat it on mobile, so I don't have all the footage for this event, but you can see some of this cool shooty pew pew. So for Blade League, what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to do some basic quests, like just play the game normally. I'm getting some footage. Literally kind of just like a Blade Ball, but Rocket League kind of. That's the best I can describe it, I guess. Anyway, this game is slop. So for Untitled Boxing Game, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to talk to this guy, and he'll like basically tell you what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fight this this guy, and you fight. After you fight the guy, you fight the other guy, the guy's sister, and then you get the token. Wow, wasn't that so amazing? It was actually quite beginner friendly, I have to say, and at least they did something for the event. They made like 2 custom boss fights. As you can see for Ledge Drive World, you're supposed to do these like 4 obby things, and I've already done them, and they're annoying. So for Natural Disaster Survival, I actually did this one ages ago, but I forgot to get a recording for it. But all you're supposed to do is survive 4 disasters, and they also added this guy. He just stands there, but they added this guy, so I guess he can motivate you. He's part of the Mega Token quest, I'm pretty sure, though. Yeah. Sadly, all my footage for Dusty Trip corrupted, so I don't have anything for that. The final game I played for the Hunt Mega Edition was Pressure, because I expected it to be the best one, and it was. It was a challenging experience single player. I'm bad at the game, please don't blame me. And when you're teamed up with a person, it's very easy because it doesn't really work as intended, but it was still very fun. The Crooked Man is quite literally just a weeping angel guy, but he can sometimes vent. I don't know why he vents or how he vents, because the vents cannot be found, but if he hides in a locker, it means Pipsqueak is coming, which is pandemonium without the minigames and also dumber. And then the final entity added to this area of the game was, I think his name is like Rebarb, which is just the word rebar with a B. Great creativity, guys. Yep, Rebarb. Anyway, aside from that, the entire event was incredibly well put together. It was even made in a less time frame than the Graveyard, and it's only 40 doors. The new code mechanic, I hope that gets implemented to the main game, because it's quite refreshing and makes something more interesting and makes more sense, because then Urban Shade employees just using the same old keycards to get through the doors doesn't really make sense, because I feel like some other areas should have higher security locks, like the purple keycard, and how some areas require code breaches. Overall, very good, very good, very good. But I'm bad at it, but I managed to beat it. I'm not doing the Mega Token because the Mega Token is very hard, and I like being sane. this event was quite good. I think it's a step in the right direction. The management for the games, like even the quests that seemed quite grindy, weren't even that grindy. So I have to congratulate Roblox for actually like having QA testers for the games. And the majority of the Mega Hunt token quests were absolutely outstanding. Even though I got only two, I have seen like all the footage from the other ones. But yeah, I think Roblox, they pretty much just made Ready Player One, but worse. But I think that's a step in the right direction. This event is probably like on par with the classic, I would say, and probably better than some old events from the olden days of Roblox. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.